Kaya pala, ito yung pera na excess daw nitong sa PhilHealth ay kinuha nila sa gobyerno at pinasok nila dito sa dito sa National Treasury. Kaya pala, kasi ito ngayon may controversial, hindi ito na media, hindi ito lumabas itong mga balita na to na sa balita, no? Itong may gagawin pa lang itong Panay Guimaras Negros Bridge. Mayroon na pala to. At ang saklap nito ay na-loan na to dito sa may Export-Import Export-Import Bank sa may Korea. Na-loan na to. At ang halaga ng loan ay 174.49 billion plus. Ito yung halagang tulay na to. Kaya ito yung pinagdiskatahan nilang pera sa PhilHealth kasi tinatanong to ngayon itong pera na to sa Supreme Court kung saan na. Kasi nasilip nga to kasi itong pera sa PhilHealth ito yung pang-tapal nila dito. Nabuking na ang kalukuhan nitong gobyerno na to sa kanilang korupsyon. Ito yung oral argument na sinagot nito ni Minardo Guevara, itong si Honorable Amy Lazaro Javier. Ito yung nagisa sa kanya. Kitang-kita at madinig natin to ngayon ang mga tanong nito ni Associate Justice Supreme Court itong si Amy Lazaro Javier kay Minardo Guevara. Tinanong niya to at anong sabi niya dito? Marinig nyo ngayon, ipasok ko yung video pero bago yan, paki-like at subscribe ditong video na to.
According to the DOF, the funds to be remitted to the National Treasury will finance urgent national projects. In Annex A of your compliance, dated November 8, 2024, pages 1 to 4, the OSG enumerated some of these projects, including routine maintenance of national roads, the Panay Guimaras Negros Island Bridges, or the PGN Bridges project, and payment of right-of-way. These are all construction projects, Mr. Solicitor General, correct?
Not all of them, Your Honor.
All
Some
right.
of them pertain to health projects.
No, I'm talking about the routine maintenance of national roads, the PGN Bridges project, and payment of right-of-way. Correct?
In a sense, they are
Yes,
ordinary expenses.
They
They
pertain to construction projects of the government. Correct?
Infrastructure.
Yes. You can call it that, infrastructure projects. All right. With respect to the PGN Bridges project, per DBM's budget of expenditures and source of financing FY 2024 report, the PGN Bridges project appears to be fully funded by the Export-Import Bank of Korea in the amount of 174.49 billion plus. Is there an urgency to transfer the PhilHealth funds when the project is already fully funded?
Your Honor, this is a matter really of delving into the wisdom of the legislature in allocating funds.
Yes.
So while
funding a project that is already fully funded under the category of unprogrammed funds.
I didn't quite get the question,
Yes.
Your Honor. Pardon me.
Yes. Export-Import Bank of Korea has loaned the Philippines 174.49 billion plus. Is there an urgency to transfer the PhilHealth funds when the project is already fully funded?
Your Honor, I think one consideration by the Congress in doing so is a determination of when a project is already implementable. So if a project that has already been identified and sufficiently funded is considered to be non-implementable for the given fiscal year, then I think it is the decision of the Congress in the exercise of its policy or wisdom, so to speak, to move it to the unprogrammed appropriations in the meantime.
Yes, all right. So, has the government moved this amount to the unprogrammed funds of the government?
There are so...
This
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Export-Import Bank of Korea loan, has the government moved it to unprogrammed funds?
We will have to check on
Yes,
that. Whether
please check on that.
Yes, whether that has been actually transferred only or removed altogether.
Yes.
Because there were certain removals made by the Congress in the proposed infrastructure or other projects
How
of the
can
government.
the government have removed this when it is a loan specifically for that purpose?
It is something that can be deferred, Your Honor, even
Yes,
if it's
what
funded.
is the reason for deferring it?
Your Honor, I cannot speculate on
Correct.
the reasons of the
I go
congressman.
now, yes, to my next question. Has the government spent even a single centavo from that loan, considering that the project has not even started?
Well, there is nothing to spend for if the project has not even started, Your
So
Honor.
where is the money?
The money went presumably to the National Treasury for the purpose of using it for projects and programs under the unprogrammed
So we
appropriations.
have unused funds for the project, and yet we still got money from PhilHealth to supplement this fund that has been unused for years.
Not automatically, Your Honor, because even if the funds, even if the sources of funds under special provision, number one, of the unprogrammed appropriations is already there and is ready to be used for the projects under the unprogrammed appropriations, it is still a question of whether the implementing agency is ready to implement that project. So if the implementing agency does not think that it can implement such a project within the given year, then it will not ask for any allocation under the
Yes.
unprogrammed appropriations.
Yes, but aside from the foreign funding from Korea for this project, in 2022, there was additional funding from the GAA for this project in the amount of 50 million in 2022. In 2023, another 57 million. This is over and above the Korea Export-Import Bank of Korea loan. Where did this money go when the project has not even started?
We will check on that, Your Honor, because that is a very specific project which we have not really examined.
Yes,
we're
please
looking
do
at
that.
the totality of all the projects that were defunded or where the allocations had been reduced, and or some projects that had actually been removed from the program appropriations under the NEP, and which may have found themselves in the unprogrammed appropriations.
Yes, Mr. Solicitor General. And based on the special allotment release order, the use of funds for the PGN Bridge project is released on a quarterly basis, showing that the payment of funds is done in phases. More, based on the press release of the local government of Iloilo on the project timeline, the construction period for Section A, which is the 13-kilometer Panay-Guimaras project is from a third quarter of 2025 up to the fourth quarter of 2028. Given these premises, what is the urgency of remitting the subject funds if the construction of the PG and Bridges project has already been funded and has yet to start in 2025?
Your Honor, the urgency is on the use of these available funds for all the projects listed under the unprogrammed appropriations. There are so many of them. I think 57 different
yes,
purposes.
and it's one of them. And it's one of them. And it shows that it has had multiple fundings.
Hindi may diretso sagot ni Solicitor General ito kasi parang di niya alam Nabulaga siya dito. Kaya nilista ko to. Alam niyo kung bakit na lumabas na naman itong controversial na naman ito. Taong 2022, may naka-allocate sa GAA ng 50 million para sa tulay na to. 2022, pag-upo ni Marcos na mayroon siyang budget na inallocate dito. Tapos, 2023, ulit na naman, nag-allocate na naman siya ng 57 million dito sa GAA. Ito yung para dito sa tulay. Hindi nila alam kung kailan to nila umpisahan, pero ang sabi ni Associate Justice Javier ay itong 2025 daw to. Pero ang pera nito ngayon hindi na alam kung saan na napunta kasi na-loan na Itong halaga ngayong 174 billion pesos plus. Hindi makasagot-sagot dito si Guevara. Hayupak talaga tong korupsyon natin ngayon, Kaya para to kaliwat kanan ang pangunguha ng pera dito sa gobyerno nitong sa PDIC, itong nagbinta na ng gold, ilang tons yun? 25 tons. Tapos itong sa PhilHealth, magkano sa PDIC? 117 billion. Tapos itong sa PhilHealth, 90 billion. Tapos ang mga gold na bininta na 25 tons. Imagine niyo 25 tons. Ibig sabihin ng tons, yan? 25 tons equivalent ng 25,000 kilos. Kasi tons, libo yan. Ibig sabihin yan pag nagtunilada na. Tuniladang gold, ang bininta natin. Pero hindi natin alam kung saan ang pera. Tapos ito yung loan dito sa Korea na ito yung Export-Import Bank sa Korea. Ito yung nag-release. Dito tayo nangutang para dito sa Panay-Guimaras Negros. Ito yung project na napakalaking project to. Pero dito matutuloy pag ganito. Wala nang budget Nakawat na sa mga kawatan nito ni Bongbong Marcos. Ano kayang mangyayari nito? Nagbabayad tayo ng loan na wala namang project na nagawa. Wala naman nakikita nating project na ito pala yung project na to na Panay Negros Guimaras ay isang kalukuhan to. Nakikita rin to ni nabanggit din to ni Ted Filon. At saka itong itong nakalimutan ko lang itong pangalan nito. Itong sa PhilHealth. Ipasok ko lang yung video para maalala natin yun.
Eto naman mga kapatid, nagisa po sa oral argument sa Korte Suprema ang paglilipat ng ekseso sobrang pondo ng PhilHealth sa National Treasury. Ayon po kay Bayan Muna Chairman Attorney Nery Colmenares na bisto sa oral arguments na may mahigit 800 bilyong piso palang utang ang PhilHealth. Kinwestiyon tuloy ng ahensya kung bakit inilipat pa nila ang kanilang sobrang pondo kung may utang pala sila. Kumpiyansa tuloy ang mga petitioner na sila ang kakatigan ng Korte Suprema. Lalo't lumalabas sa mga proyektong walang kinalaman pala sa kalusugan napunta ang excess fund ng PhilHealth. Gaya na lamang na mga pinaplanong tulay na meron naman na palang nakalaang pondo at hindi na kailangan ng excess fund.
Lalo na palakas kasi hindi nila nasagot na ang pondo pala doon sa mga katulad ng tulay, yung Panay Guimaras Bridge, na funded na yan, may loan na yan eh. So double whammy tayo. Nagbigay na ang Korea ng loan sa atin, babayaran na yan ng mamamayan, di ba?
You see, andoon na tayo. Na double whammy daw tayo dito. Itong tulay na to, na may pundo na, pero kailangan pa ng punduhan ng gobyerno. Kalukuhan talaga to ni Bongbong Marcos. Animal ka, Bongbong Marcos ka. Tapos itong pera na itong 174 billion pesos, saan ka ito napunta? Baka ito yung ginastos nyo sa impeachment ni VP Sara, ha? Kasi may pera kayo pinagbayad sa mga congressman eh. May pinangako kayo ng mga project sa mga congressman eh. Baka ito yung mga pera na to na doon nyo kinuha. Ito si Marcos sarap to injeksyonan ng droga para magsawa siya. Kawawang si Minardo. Ilan ang kaso nito ngayon sa gobyerno na sasalagin nila dito sa Supreme Court at siya ang sasalag nito. Itong PhilHealth, tagilid sila dito. Mayroon pang mga pinapasagot na to. Ito yung impeachment ni VP Sara, pinapasagot na naman ang gobyerno. At saka sino pa yung dito? Ang dami lang sasagutin. 6 yata na kaso eh. Ito siya ang si Minardo ang sasagot nito kasi siya ang abogado ng gobyerno. Siya yung pupunta sa Supreme Court. Patay tayo dyan. Guevara, mag-resign ka na lang. Kasi mukhang natadad na sa puro reklamo ang gobyerno natin ngayon. Sa kay VP Sara nga lang sa impeachment, 2 yata ang kaso nito eh. Itong sa PhilHealth, 2 din to. Tapos mayroon pang ibang mga dyan, sa mga vlogger. Mukhang may pinapasagot na naman ang Congress nito. Mukhang namimihasa na talaga itong gobyerno natin ngayon ha. Natadad kayo sa reklamo. Kaya Marcos, kung hindi ka mag-ayos nito, impeach ka. Ikaw ma-impeach o kaya ikaw magbabay nitong animal ka. Baka magbabay kang tuluyan dito sa yung pagpanunungkulan. Wala ka talagang silbi diyan. Umalis ka na.